So starting the test drive in this Silverado 1500, I like this simple setup here, the 5.3 V8, the 6-speed automatic. It's just a simple driving feel here. You're not necessarily feeling a lot of shifts like you would in the 8-speed. Plenty of power from the 5.3, and it just feels a bit more tame than some of the newer engines that GM offers, at least. And I think a lot of people still appreciate that. Now I'm gonna try the manual mode out. Not gonna floor it, a little high miles here, but I'm gonna give it, well, I'm mostly gonna floor it. I'll be able to come to a complete stop here. Put it in first. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's nice. So I was not expecting that burnout. Wow. Now, of course, it's a crew cab. There's nothing in the back there. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that. It actually held out for a minute. And I probably put it down about halfway before I actually kind of got going. Then I floored it. But yeah, that manual mode is fun. But a huge thanks to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this truck today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click that third link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get to the best price on this or whatever pre-owned vehicle you might be interested in. But this one has held up pretty nicely. I just drove a 2018 Sierra 1500 SLT before I drove this one. This seems to have held up just a tad bit better. This one has 4,000 miles less, but the V8 feels stronger. The 6-speed in here was a bit less hesitant than the 6-speed in that Sierra. And then we still have the cylinder deactivation here, which is working pretty well. It's coming on when I'd expect it to, and it's not coming on when it shouldn't. But I mean, the brakes feel good here. Everything feels like this was well maintained. If not, they did a great job in service fixing everything that needed to be fixed. Now this truck is priced right at $20,000, which I think is pretty good for what you get here. It's a full-size pickup truck. It's an LT. Has a few nice options, like having that 3-prong household plug-in in here, the dual-zone automatic climate controls, and then just having the updated radio. You still have a navigation system here. You have a CD drive, your heated seats. And it's a 2-wheel drive truck. If 4-wheel drive is not a big deal for you. But I really, really like this truck. The brownstone metallic looks great. This cloth is held up pretty nicely. We have the middle seat that's pretty usable in terms of storage, or if you need it for a 6-passenger or your dog, you can do that. Love the power seat with the power lumbar support. And this just feels like a good deal, I think, for this kind of vehicle. Now, me personally, I like to get things that have pretty good warranties. This one is as is, but you can get a service contract if you want to extend the warranty on the powertrain, a bumper to bumper or something like that. And I highly recommend that, just to kind of weed out all the stuff that might happen when you first get a vehicle. Now with YouTube and all of that there, if something crazy goes on, you can always go to Reddit. You can type in the search bar, how do I fix my screen not working or whatever. And most of this stuff's a lot more simple than you'd think. And that's kind of why I've, I try to work on my cars when I can. So something like this is actually pretty easy to use, pretty easy to maintain. Buddy of mine had a Silverado. You probably, well, if you subscribe to me, you might have seen the video, but this looks really complicated to fool with. But we installed a whole new head unit with, I think it had new AC controls. We used the old AC controls and popped out the trim, and it was really something that could have taken us 20-30 minutes if we weren't trying to be so careful. And all the harnesses, you just take out the old radio, put the new one in, and it's plug and play. And that's how a lot of the stuff is on these somewhat newer vehicles. But I feel also, you know, as we as a society get used to watching YouTube videos and TikTok hacks and all of that, most of us can pretty much do anything if we put our minds to it, because we have the resources out there to do that. Kind of went on a tangent there, but again, if you're in the market for something like this, don't be scared of it because of the mileage or the age. So all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2015 Chevy Silverado 1500 LT.